What's up? What's up? What's up? This is Kenny coming to you with another video and another truthful message. In this message, I'm going to be talking about self-love. That's right, self-love. Oh yeah, that's a word that we hear a lot in today's day. But what is self-love? You know, everybody have their own definition of what self-love is. But for me, I see it as the deep appreciation and respect that you have for yourself. You know, that self-respect. You know, it's all about accepting who you are, embracing your strengths, showing yourself kindness, even in the times of struggle, your lows, your darkest hours. But you see, like self-love, it's not about being arrogant, it's not about being selfish. It's about recognizing your worth and treating yourself with the same compassion and care you would offer a close friend. So why is self-love important? A very good question. Well, I got 5 reasons why self-love is important. Number 1, it builds confidence. When you love yourself, you stop seeking validation from others. When you're seeking validation from other people, that's like a prison right there. It's like you're trying to live your life through what other people saying about you. That's like, you pushing out 100% for other people, but 0% for yourself. You gotta know who you really are. You gotta trust your own worth. When you trust your own worth, that will allow you to move through life with confidence. Number 2, it sets the standard for how others treat you. The way you treat yourself teaches others how to treat you. When you have a strong sense of self-love, that strong self-love, I'm telling you, you won't tolerate disrespect, manipulation, or mistreatment. Number 3, it enhances mental and emotional well-being. When you have self-love, it reduces anxiety, stress, and negative self-talk. When you nurture yourself, you create a more peaceful and positive mindset. Number 4, it encourages growth. Loving yourself means accepting where you are while striving to become better. It will help you set boundaries, pursue your passions, and make choices that align with your happiness. Number 5, this is a big one. Self-love, it helps in relationships. When you have a strong sense of self-love, I'm telling you, it will allow you to form healthy relationships. You're not going to want to settle for toxic connections, whether it be friendships, relationships, or even business partnerships. And another thing is, you wouldn't lose yourself in the process of pleasing others. When you're losing yourself in the process of pleasing others, like I said, it's like a prison. You basically waiting on people to validate you. That in itself is like one of the worst things you could do in life. Because if you wait for people to acknowledge you or pat themselves on your back, you're gonna be waiting for a long time. So the thing with self-love is that's something that you should never compromise. You see, when you compromise in self-love, that's basically you sacrificing your own happiness and your well-being, and even your own identity for the sake of others. A lot of people do that. They sacrifice their happiness, their well-being, and they find themselves feeling burned out. They feel a lot of resentment and unhappiness, let me tell you, no relationship, job, or situation should require you to abandon yourself. If something forces you to constantly prove your worth or dims your inner light, trust me, it's not worth keeping. So, there's many ways to practice self-love. What are they? Setting boundaries. Don't allow people or situations to drain your energy. Protect your energy. Your energy is important. Learn to say no without guilt. There is so much power in saying no. If you're a yes person, people will take advantage of you because they're going to see that, this person, they don't respect themselves. Speak kindly to yourself. That's like another way of practicing self-love. Replace self-criticism with words of affirmation, self-encouragement. Look in the mirror and tell yourself, I'm way better than this. No matter what negative stuff people say, I'm way better than this. I'm not defined by what people say about me, the negative things people say about me. Because I'm full of greatness. I'm full of purpose. Prioritizing me, that's another way of practicing self-love. Take care of your mind, body, and soul. Take rest when it's needed. Nourish yourself. Engage in activities that bring you joy. That could be like traveling. I know some people, you may do solo traveling. Doing walks, taking long walks, walking in the park, listening to some nice music. Yeah, so much things you could do, like so much activities, that could bring you joy, happiness. Let go of toxicity. Distance yourself from anything or anyone that makes you feel unworthy. Like, we don't got time for that, You gotta be like, listen, man, I can't deal with the foolishness or the BS that I'm seeing, so I'm gonna distance myself. Celebrate yourself. Acknowledge your achievements, no matter how small. Don't wait for other people to acknowledge you. Pat yourself on the back. When you see self-love, it's not a destination. It's a journey. You take it day by day. The more you nurture it, the stronger and happier you become. Never ever feel guilty for choosing yourself. You who's listening, you are worthy of love, respect, and joy. Just take it from me. And I hope this video resonates with your mind and your heart.